Hello there, guys. Welcome back to another one. It's football today. Sorry, guys. I've not been here. And I'm actually rushing actually to make this video and to post it. And there've been a lot of news on the internet, drama. Florentino Perez coming out as a mafia to show everyone that he's the president of Real Madrid. And then he also came out to say that you guys can come and vote because he's doing a re-election. If you want to run. And even flexed. He flexed on every other club's head that see guys, when I've been president, I've won multiple titles than any of you can say. Even Barcelona. And even fired shots at Barcelona talking about Negreira case and all of that. But he has the opportunity to flex. He has the ability to flex because he's Real Madrid. He has made Real Madrid the biggest club in the world. And that is no doubt. Biggest club in the world. You can argue with your keyboard. But we can impute Chelsea in the mix because we've given them a lot of good players like the Hazard, like the Rudiger, like all of those guys. We've given them that. So being the best club in the world makes us the best club in the world also. So no doubt. And also, they've come out to say that Barcelona wants to buy. If Barcelona wants to buy Joao Pedro, Barcelona fans think you will buy Joao Pedro. Think we'll give you guys Zobo to drink if you are not giving us 120 million. And get in mind, bear in mind, I'm not ready to sell him. I'm just saying, give us 150 million. Yeah, I actually increased it from 120. So give us 150 million and maybe we will think about it because that's what we did for Noni Madueke to us now. If you remember that deal. But yeah, Barcelona wants to buy Joao Pedro and Joao Pedro says no, he wants to stay at Chelsea for the moment. And also, Chelsea owners or board of directors have said, yeah, no, it's going nowhere. He's the firehead for our project next season. And they're not ready to sell him. But we have another player for you guys. Guess who? Nicolas Jackson. You can have two Ferran Torres in your team. Ferran Torres and Nicolas Jackson. They will be a good substitute for whoever you guys want to bring in. But they can also interchange. I'm telling you guys, go for an Osimhen, go for a one other guy, Weghorst or something like that. You will want to buy Joao Pedro. When you have 120 million, then you can bring for Joao Pedro. And then by then we will still think about it. But that was that. And then also they're saying Xabi Alonso is close to Chelsea. Wait, let me see if I can quickly find that post. Yeah. Let me just use this one. So they said Liverpool as of today have not reached out to Xabi Alonso. If they do, I will tell you. Obviously, Champions League football is important and crucial, and there will be an end of season review. The situation is the same on the and it's slot on the moment, and all of this is just saying, he's just telling Chelsea board of directors and owners and the sporting directors, guys, Xabi Alonso is in a platter right now. Like, free food. Just go and eat it. There's no need. See, okay, yes, you needed permission, right? Because Liverpool says they don't know if they want to sack Arne Slot and all of that. But right now, they've given you permission. They said Arne Slot is staying. They are backing Arne Slot. Arne Slot literally came out in his press conference and says is together in the mix of the meetings of which players do they need for next season. And then you are telling me you are not going to go for Xabi Alonso immediately, guys. Even though in the days of what is the name of this our former owner? I forgot his name, but in the days of that guy, the Russian guy, Xabi Alonso would have been like list of the list, and even if he was there, it would probably be for like a test subject. Like, are we going to change this project and stuff like that? That would have been what Xabi Alonso would have been there for. But since you guys have decided that Xabi Alonso is the godlike creation, him and Cesc Fabregas and also Andoni Iraola, I don't know how Andoni Iraola is coming into the mix. I actually made a video of managers that I would like, and my two best was Felipe Luis and Xabi Alonso and also Adoni Iraola. But Adoni Iraola being in the mix at the moment as if they got like because of what he has done in Bournemouth. Let's get a mix, guys. Get a mix, get a mix, get a mix. Drinking some Zobo, guys. Drinking some Zobo. But looking at this, go and get Xabi Alonso immediately. Go and get him. Grab him. Grab him. I say, we love you. But that's for Xabi Alonso. What is coming up today? What is coming up today? the good thing that would have gone on in this game was if Enzo Maresca was still the manager. Because it should have been the present Man City manager versus the future Man City manager. This game is going to be a banger. But it's Chelsea versus Manchester City in FA Cup final. FA Cup final. Guys, yes, I know you will say, oh, Man City is going to finish us. Man City is going to do anyhow to us. It's Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola want to win this trophy so that in case the Premier League does not come into the end, so that in case Arsenal wins the trophy and stuff like that. When Chelsea wants to turn up, they turn up. You remember what happened last season? Where we had to win 5 games in a row. Sorry, previous season, 6 games. Last season, 4 games or 5 games in a row to get European competition. This one, we are going to win it to get European competition. Don't. Yes, you can, but we are going to win this game, and I'm sure in affinations, in hyphens, I am sure that we are going to win this game, guys. We are winning 3-1. Well, yeah, I've already given my but if we are going to do a combined 11 of this team, it's going to actually be very crazy because the only two, I said two, the only players that would probably make it for Chelsea in the Man City squad are probably Caicedo, Reece James, and those are the 2 players. And if we are speaking of on world class day, maybe Cucurella, but that's on a world class day because what O'Reilly is doing is crazy. It's crazy. For me, PFA Young Player of the season. PFA Young Player of the season. He has turned up for them. He has won trophies for them. Identical to what Cole Palmer did for them in their Champions League era. But this game is going to be a banger. Doku has been on form, Bernardo Silva have been on form, Cherky have been on form, but glory be to God, Haaland has not been on form. But this is where the mix comes in. This is where the problem comes in because every player that has not always been on form, they've been the player to always score for Chelsea, score against Chelsea. And that's why I said we're going to win 3-1. And the one goal is going to come from an Haaland. Doku is not going to be. Malo Gusto is going to keep Doku. He's going to cage him. Him and James are going to cage him. And Cole Palmer is going to get the best out of O'Reilly because O'Reilly is going to sweat today. He's going to sweat. But, guys, I'm an humble Chelsea fan. I'm an humble football fan. What do I expect today? Good football, good players. Let these players play football. And I trust Pep. And in some way, McFarlane does not give any fucking shit. Does not give 2 fucks. But yeah, it's going to let them play. And literally, these leaders of the team, they should show why they are leaders and why they are world-class players. And before I go, Manchester United has decided to keep their present interim, Michael Carrick. We are going to be there next season. He's going to have Champions League football. He's going to have FA Cup. He's going to have Carabao Cup, and he's going to have what? The Premier League. 4 competitions. So we are going to be there, and we'll see what Mike Carrick has to offer for them. Maybe they will sack him mid-season. I'm predicting they will sack him mid-season. And then they will bring in who? Probably Anthony Raola if he leaves Bono. Oh, he's actually leaving. So probably Anthony Raola. Because I don't know why you are going to keep Mike Carrick. Yeah, I know I want the downfall of Manchester United, but it's still part of it. It's still part of it. So guys, Manchester United they are going to keep Michael Carrick, and it's good for them. He has done well for them this season. I think he has played 15 games. He has won 10, drawn maybe 2 or 3, and maybe lost 2 or something like that. But it's going to be good for them. Let's see what he can do during the preseason. And the World Cup is coming on, guys. The World Cup is coming on. My prediction for World Cup is coming. It's coming in Ghanaian intonation. My predictions for World Cup is coming. So guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell me guys what you think in the comment section, and who do you think is going to win the FA Cup? I'm backing my club Chelsea because yes, we've not been on good form, but what I saw against Liverpool and also Leeds in those 2 good games that we've had in the mix of the moment, and yeah, there are other things that have occurred in the dressing room and in all of those things, but we are not Real Madrid. The fighting have not yet occurred, and so my players are going to be head straight. Enzo Fernandez, Joao Pedro, and if Neto plays, they are going to be on the score sheet. Palmer with 2 assists, Rich James with the last assist. Guys, I called it. Chelsea 3-1 win. See you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Up the Chelsea.